Wait, what? Whoa, what was that? Hold on. Oh, look at that. I found a secret. All right. Where am I going? Oh, I forgot to watch it. I forgot to watch it. I kept meaning to watch it. I forgot to watch it. Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter how long it was. It's like, I'm going to click on this, and then I got busy doing something, and then I just forgot about it.
Let's go, people. Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
All right, enemies right there. Let's have some fun with him. Oh, well, I forgot that as soon as you shoot them once, they fall down. All right, well, this is going well. I'm doing really well. Uh-oh, well... He's saluting me. There we go. Nope. Oh, look, they're cold. Let's warm them up. Okay. What the? Where did you come from? Team. Oh, no. They're in the room again, aren't they? Why does the game keep doing this to me? My teammates are behind the door. And they're still behind the door. Oh, God. Insert Arnold Schwarzenegger bad cold puns.
Here we go.
All right. Well, that almost killed me. Cool. Where? Okay. Well, I guess I'm doing this fight. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Caden's here. Where's Liara? Still in the door. Okay. Caden has joined me in the fight. I can still... Wait a minute. She just used Singularity from way back there. Awesome. Is there a turret? I don't think there's a turret. Oh, hello, grenade. Hello. Caden, cover works better when you're on the other side of it. There you go. Okay. That hit the wall. Yeah, I am super squishy. Being an engineer, engineer might be the squishiest character in the game. It's either that or Adept, and at least Adept, I think, can have barrier, maybe. Oh, hello, grenade. All right. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. This is just okay. Well. I told I was trying to go to the left, but instead I hopped the cover. Hop.
Okay, let's get these people out of here. Here we go.
One hop for M in chat. Liara, you're already dead. You're already dead. You're up, Liara. Sit here with me. Be safe. God, those grenades get me killed so easily. It's so bad. I have to move out of cover and I just get shot to death. Oh, there's so many... What is everyone... Ah! Leave me alone. Teammates, please do something. Whew. Well, she's fine. They all focused on me. Really? I think he just skipped that off the ground behind cover. Alright, Liara. You do that. And Caden, you do that. Be free. I love those kind of physics in the game where it's not so much ragdoll as just like a weightless kind of body thing. I see that grenade. I know where it's going to fall.
Right away.
Yep. Woo. Uh-oh. Yep. Nope. Teammates help me.
Roger, on it.
I'm on it.
Na 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 na. Oh, well, he's dead. Oh, that satisfying head explosion in Mass Effect 3. Like, what's the best thing they added to Mass Effect 3
What's your status?
from 1 and 2? Head exploding.
Facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to
The
go,
satisfying dome shot.
right? We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Stop with the grenades. Uh-oh. That's a phantom.
Got that shield generator.
Hello. Liara, are you dead? You're dead, aren't you? Please get up and stasis that person. Stasis, please. Thank you. Woo. I'm also glad that Overload in this game works on barriers. I kept doing it in 2 over and over again and did nothing. There it comes. There's a grenade. The Phantom is the priority here, but I kind of want to kill these guys first because they're stupid grenade throwing. Oh, well, you're back. Whee. That grenade's probably going to kill me. I can't get out of here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. All right. Woo. Do I even... I don't have bullets, do I? Thank you. That would have been useful to have. Look how much more damage I do with them. The saved Shepard, the savior of the galaxy, forgets to put on bullets. Whew.
Evacuation complete.
Can I save it? Can I save it, please?
That was the last of the civilians. Commander, we got
Heads
company.
up! The place is overrun.
Hang tight.
We gotta
We'll
go.
clear you a landing
Headed
zone.
to you with the shuttle.
I gotta kill that shield thing.
Understood.
No, shield thing. No, not mech. Shield thing. Oh, man. But overall, this is an interesting mission. The fact that it's tied to Jacob, you know, still a fun mission. Honestly, Jacob's loyalty mission is also pretty good. I kind of like it. It's just... oh, sorry. The fact that it's specific to his family, I mean... Again, I don't hate Jacob because he's a bad character. I hate him just because he's boring. And the fact that they did make him cheat on Fem Shepard. But... I was getting ready to say that it was the writer's fault. Like, yeah, it's the writer's fault that any character is good or bad. The characters don't exist. Except for Morden. Morden exists. And he will always be remembered. And I hear a turret. Alright, Kaden, please help me out here. No, I'm not getting sick. I just had to clear my throat. Alright, I need to get out of here. Whew. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can hack the Atlas. I completely forgot you could hack an Atlas. Can you imagine being in the Atlas when it's being hacked? The Atlas isn't it's a mech. But he's killing his own teammates at the controls. Oh, come on. Okay, I need a distraction now. That Reeve isn't going to do much, but okay. You don't want to kill me. You're my friend. Okay, he was my friend for like 2 seconds. Now he's immune to it. Let's go for the kill. Whew. Huh. What, engineers get paid in this world? I'm an engineer. Can I get some money, please? In fact, the fact that Spectres don't get paid, it still irritates me. I know it's a game mechanic. I wish it could be like the seed rank from Final Fantasy VIII, where you get paid a certain amount every time. And Caden, thank you for getting out of the way. All right.
Jacob, landing area cleared.
This place is crawling. Bringing the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Honestly, like, I'm not used to using biotics that much. I've only played through as a biotic once, and I tend to use non-biotic teammates. Trying to change things up this time, though. Like Garrus and Tally are kind of my go-to in most of them. And I'm usually a soldier, so it's tech, then like combat and tech, and then just tech. Oh man, I hope Jacob made it out.
Commander!
There he is. Oh, look at him go. He's so happy with himself.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
I kind of forgot about biotic explosions a little bit in tech. I used to play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer a lot. So, like, I knew about them then, but it's been so long since I played it, I kind of forgot about everything. Like how you trigger them.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
I like the fact that I'm talking to Jacob and I have the option. I'm disappointed.
Keep him safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Bye, Jacob. I'm glad you didn't cheat on me, because I'm not FemShep.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
I definitely haven't put that much into it. I used to play it all the time after work. My N7 ranking is... See, I played on Xbox. This is on PC. So none of my stuff carried over at all. If I do, I plan on doing a little bit of multiplayer on stream for fun at some point. But I have nothing good unlocked. It's going to be bad. Like level 1 weapons. I'll do some silver matches. But my N7 ranking is bad because I always like to keep my N7, my characters at level 20. Because this is back when new characters were being introduced. And because of that, when I got a new character, I wanted it to be at level 20 already. So I could get like the maximum out of them, see what they could do. So I never, did the prestige to get N7 points. So I played a lot, but my N7 ranking was like 400, which is ridiculously low to what it should be. I know it's kind of a waste of experience when you're level 20, but it was fun. I like having all my powers. Ooh, look at all this cool stuff I got. Oh yeah, I got that from the nice diplomat man. Volus prefer air power in conflicts, counting on the Turians for ground support. They maintain several flotillas of heavy bomber frigates capable of warfare in any atmosphere. Well, good. Let's see. Already had that. Already had that. Which one was added? I don't know. Sure. I think it might have been this one. Nicknamed the Bridge Burners, Team Zeta are combat engineers who specialize in destroying enemy fortifications and hostile territory. This tight-knit group of men and women are respected for their knowledge, renowned for their tenacity, and infamous for their euphemism. No, I have read this because I did euphemism again for some reason. Enthusiasm. God. I am not an out loud reader. All right. Zaid. Zaid's worth 25 points. Allers is worth 5. Zaid Masani has a reputation as one of the most relentless and efficient mercenaries in the Terminus systems. Cerberus contacted Masani a few months after the Collectors were destroyed, and offered him a job. Negotiations ended badly, and Masani now seeks out jobs that oppose his former employer's interests. He brings years of experience and finely honed survival skills, to the fight against the Reapers. Well, yay. I like Zaid. I did not like Zaid that much the first time I played in 2, because he was pretty one-dimensional, but just like Mass Effect 1, Garrus and Tali, I think, are much better characters in 2 because they had more time to develop them. So after Zaid got some more development, like I love Zaid in the Citadel DLC. I love that scene where he's playing a crane game. He's a badass mercenary playing a crane game. I don't know. It stuck with me. The Asari cruiser Nefrane. The Asari cruiser Nefrane is named for a lost city said to be buried in ice at Thessia's South Pole. Kind of reminds me of Stargate. Finding that ancient outpost in Antarctica. The cruiser still carries scars from scores of Geth fighters it took on during the Battle of the Citadel in 2183. The crew refuses to have the scars removed, considering them marks of honor, and a reminder of how close they came to annihilation. Yeah, remember when I saved them? You know, Shepard saved them? I mean, I'm Shepard, you know. Yep. Geth, it was all Geth. There was no Reapers, you know, Reapers. They dismissed that claim. Asari research ships. The Asari scientists in Arisoni had isolated themselves to prevent academic and corporate theft of their work. They've been researching new polymers, looking for a material with high heat resistance and zero conductivity that is dirt cheap to produce. One of their prototype materials appears ideal for insulating the Crucible's venting chambers. Well, good. And then the Asari cruiser Cybane. Cybane is an Asari cruiser war class. An Asari cruiser class warship. Words. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core, and engineers redesigned the ship around the excessive power source. The Cybane's unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. Ooh. So it's a little ship with a really powerful kinetic barrier. Asari engineers. The graceful soaring spires common to Asari architecture look deceptively delicate, but Thessia's palaces, universities, and theaters have stood stronger than most civilizations. Asari agricultural engineers, architectural, I'm talking about buildings, dispatched to the Crucible are testing the weapon's construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. If built improperly, stress could tear the Crucible in half upon activation. Wouldn't want that. Wouldn't get one of the colors. Element Zero Converter. Element Zero refineries are large industrial facilities that remove impurities from the element, also called EZO, before it is used to fuel starships or gravity generators. It is an important process, as sending an electrical charge through impure EZO can cause the element to explode. By setting up a conventional facility beside the Crucible, EZO can be mined, refined, and supplied to the project in record time. Emergency fuel pods. The fuel pods scavenged from a field of debris in the Valhallan Threshold were once attached to a fleet of merchant vessels making long, risky journeys into uncharted space. The pods have been repurposed for the Crucible project. When activated, the Crucible's fusion reactors consume entire oceans of helium-3. The fuel pods serve as emergency reserves should the weapon use more power than expected. Hey, it's Conrad Werner's thing. Published years ago by Dr. Conrad Werner, this doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology is lengthy but intriguing argument that dark energy causes a minute but empirically observable difference in the passage of time. Hotly debated with first published, the paper's theory is supported by recent data. The dissertation illuminates several instructions left by the Protheans on how to build the Crucible. Ooh. Updated. Dr. Werner found additional schematics useful in the creation of the device. After passing the data on to the Alliance, he added Commander Shepard to the dissertation's list of acknowledgements. Aww. You know, if you read that at the end, it's just going to say, it's going to list like all the thanks, and it's going to say, and Commander Shepard. My hero. Who he has a shrine of in his closet. He's admitted that. Ex-Cerberus. Ex-Cerberus scientist. The elusive man's search for humanity's best attracted many renowned scientists. Cerberus offered generous salaries, brand new facilities, and unfettered research budgets. Despite these lavish perks, some began to worry about the ethical ramifications of their work. Yeah. The scientists rescued from Galix were among the first to leave Cerberus. They diligently helped to construct the Crucible. Dr. Bryn Cole. Dr. Bryn Cole is an ex-Cerberus scientist who studied the technology left behind by the Collectors. She eventually cut ties with the elusive man and helped dozens of scientists and their families flee the organization. The Doctor has joined the Crucible Project, using the knowledge gained during their employment with Cerberus to help build the weapon. Well, that's good. And Jacob Taylor. After helping Commander Shepard destroy the Collectors, Jacob Taylor cut his ties with Cerberus. He joined the war following an attack on a safe house for former Cerberus operatives, where he was hiding out. Jacob turned down formal reinstatement from the Alliance Marine Corps, feeling his past with Cerberus disqualified him from the company. See, that's part of the reason why I don't want to hate Jacob. He's honorable. He literally just said that he thinks that he doesn't deserve to have reinstatement. It's like, you know, he can judge himself. Sir Taylor is instead a consultant, advising the Alliance on Cerberus tactics and defense. He also participates in missions that target the elusive man's holdings. So he's like an anti-Cerberus task force. The Turian 7th Fleet. Crates of dextro amino acid metagel have been shipped out to the Turian 7th Fleet. This resupply will help Turian medics treat potential fatal wounds. Oh, good. Look at my military strength. Why does that not look right? I thought the bar was bigger than that. I'm pretty sure I've had way more than that before. Weird. Yeah, because it's supposed to be cut in half. Like my military strength, the efficiency is only 50%. So it should be cut in half. Normally there's like 2 bars there. There's the green one, then another bar that shows the half point. But then, weird. That's really weird that it's cut off like that. Huh. Time to talk to people, just in case. I'm sure, like, Joker might say something about Jacob. Maybe. And after this, I'll do the Asari mission.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, that's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
Well said. Wonder how Ashley would respond to that.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point? So the 2 guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous!" The Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself!"
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think. How's Jacob?
He'll be okay.
Glad to hear it. Nice to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Glad we got out early. Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the mass effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I'm speculating whether, if you went far enough out or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe would be unrecognizable to us. Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Hello, Shepard.
Huh. Alright. So there's a world out there where 1 + 1 = 3. Good to know.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Oh, did they install the pipe? Is that going to get it out of my journal finally?
The Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes, well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive.
God, she is just breaking her neck and eyes. If you notice, her neck was breaking, but also her eyes were like, I don't know. This game, Mass Effects games have always had, especially 2 and 3, have had those weird stuff where like eye lines. If you talk to someone from a different angle, it can break them. Ooh, a bunch of new missions just popped up. From Miranda Lawson. I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad. And there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get there. I have to go to the Citadel and talk to Miranda. Dinner. I don't know about you, but I could sure use a little breather. Next time we're on the Citadel, let me buy you dinner. We should try Apollo's. It's a nice little restaurant in the courtyard overlooking the Presidium. Caden. Aww. Garrus Vicarian. Taking a break. I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around C-Sec near the shuttles if you're interested. Getting away from work. I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Visiting the Citadel. I find that this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it has been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. What a way to end that. Thanks, Javik. Alright, after I talked to everyone, guess I'm going back to the Citadel to talk to some people. Alright. Everything's good here. Yeah, this is me. This is me playing Mass Effect. Like, literally 1, 2, and 3. After every mission, I would go around the ship and talk to everyone. I don't want to miss anything. Liara, Michelle, James and Garrus are in the mess hall. Alright. Nothing in here again. That guy that just walks in a circle. Caden? Wait a minute. It said Caden was here. Oh, he's in the... Okay, he's over here. Okay, alright.
Hey, what's going on? You got a minute?
Sure, Caden. What's up?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit me with it.
So those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seemed like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if there are more like them trapped inside Cerberus struggling to get out?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard calls. I mean, the decision to sacrifice the one for the many, the choice to leave someone behind till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
Anyone that comes forward, like these people, we help, no matter what. That's the best we can do.
I know.
Sometimes the best we can do won't feel like enough, but it's all we've got.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
They were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the Elusive Man?
Was he a good person?
Once? Ever?
Well, he gave me what I needed to stop the collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from him? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here. I guess I'm just looking for some sort of insight on the elusive man. Something.
Yeah, it's complicated. Was he a good person? At some point, maybe. He worked with the Alliance. He's always liked humanity. We know that much. But I think he just got too powerful and got power hungry. Even if he hadn't been indoctrinated, he still probably wouldn't be the nicest guy. We've seen what Cerberus has done in the past. Some messed up stuff.
Back then, he wanted the best for humanity, and he had resources to spare. But then it became humanity first, and at any cost. And that's a very different thing. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk about this.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. See you around.
You bet.
Hey, if you get a moment, we should head out to the Citadel for a snack. I know a place that still has steak. I should get back to this report. I'll catch you later, Shepard.
So yeah, Shepard and Caden have a nice, friendly dynamic going. It's a little different than Ashley. Ashley's moments, it's like bar fights and stuff. It's like, yeah, we're rambunctious. Yeah. With Caden, it's just like nice little heart-to-hearts. Makes me sad that I've killed Caden like 10 times.
You want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my CSEC days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Huh.
Hey, Commander.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him. Don't mind us, just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier. So who needs their ass kicked now?
I like that Garrus and James get along. Doctor?
I can't believe Udina did that. Thank you for taking care of that situation. I spoke to my brother, and he's fine. If it weren't for the Citadel broadcasts, you wouldn't have even known it was happening.
Oh, I took care of him all right.
Nothing to report.
I have only done 2 Renegade interrupts in this playthrough of Mass Effect 3. And one wasn't really an interrupt.
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
2 more, huh? Well, the first one was with James in the bar, and that was just an interrupt of saying a line, like saying like a Marine line to the Marine guys. Like that really doesn't count. I don't know why it's considered renegade. And of course, the other one was I shot Udina. So, I mean, of course I shot Udina. But there's 2 more, huh?
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Well, are you sure I haven't missed him yet? There was one renegade that I didn't do that I really wanted to do, and I don't remember what it was. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I'm spying on his mail between him and... Oh, what if you were femme shep and he cheated on you? I'm literally spying on their mail. I miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. The fighting is going to get tough when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They will be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. Well, that's fine. Oh, yep, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Please, enjoy your day.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I kind of like James. I mean, I like James better than a few of the teammates. That's something. All right, anyone else here? I think we're good here. Next. This is going to be a fun stream because no one's going to die. God, the fact that last stream, like I said, I really hoped that I would be able to split them, but.
I'm down tired. I need a folding chair or something.
All right, lazy person. But the fact that Morden and Thane both died in the same stream, that was tough.
Has Alenko had media training? He just gave me this steady stare during our interview. Do we need to talk?
No.
Let me know when we...
All right. Engineer people and Javik. I think he's going to tell me the pipe is installed.
What do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communication specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video. You should go see Adams, Commander.
How is Shepard not called HR on this guy yet?
Adams would like to speak to you.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our EZO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Every little bit helps.
Commander?
All right, Javik. Let's have a little conversation while you're washing your hands.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all.
He has a good point, because it's like, so you don't go against Cerberus people who, okay, well, then you are rebelling against your creators. That sounds familiar. But so far, it's worked out.
Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide. Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run. I trust you, Commander, when you say you no longer expedite Cerberus's goals. Otherwise... Perhaps later, Commander.
Otherwise what, Javik? You gonna finish that sentence? You're on my ship. Alright. I think just Cortez is gonna be down here. Yep, it's just, Cortez is by himself down here. Alright, Cortez, where are you? Doggy!
Good dog.
Cortez. I'm playing hide and... Oh, there he is. There he is.
I appreciate you checking in on me. Sir.
All right. Might actually buy some weaponry here. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll be using that at some point. No. It's not even worth 1,000 to me to upgrade that thing. Hate it. Meh. I think I'm doing okay. Living up the weapons isn't so needed in this, even on this difficulty. My abilities kind of offset that. Now, if I was a soldier, I would definitely have to upgrade my weapons more. Alright. I think it's time to go to the Citadel and have a little bit of fun. Oh, yep. Garrus wants to have fun. Miranda has to talk to me about something. Javik wants to come along. Oh, you mean like it's me with a Mass Effect 2 with upgrading my stuff? Where I kept having problems like the collector ship, and then I go back and then I buy like 1,000,000 upgrades, and then the next stream I'm asking the stream like, why does this feel so much easier? And someone in chat just said, because you upgraded, stupid. It wasn't that word for word, but it was kind of like that. Oh yeah, I upgraded I upgraded so much it took a good like 3 or 4 minutes for the upgrades to stop showing on the screen. All right, so Garrus fun time, Caden food time, Prothi the Prothean time.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground
No, thanks.
transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
That way I don't miss anything. I always like to start here. Get my bearings. Oh, and Jay, you missed Conrad. Actually, you missed both of them. I actually, apparently there was an update last. You can screw that up. If you fix all the Metagel dispensers and don't talk to him first and then talk to the doctor, he does like the whole dodges. He gets in front of you, Jenna saves him, and then just walk off, and that's it. You don't get to talk to him ever. It wasn't supposed to be like that, but apparently a last update did that.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garvug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
You can't tell me. I'm Commander Shepard. I have the highest clearance ever. Maybe.
Discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core private to lobby?
No, ma'am.
Oh, wait. Wait. You know, I almost said this was Garrus. For a second, I was like, hey, look, it's Garrus.
Cerberus?
Hey, look, it's Garrus.
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Garrus? You here, buddy? Garrus? Well, that's why I said I almost said it. I saw him for a second and I was like, uh-oh. Oh, there he is.
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do... Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Yay. Shepard Vicarian fun time.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Is it weird that when Garrus said I want to go up there, I immediately picture him singing that song that Ariel sings in Little Mermaid?
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, it's not really Renegade because we're just playing around, you know. But nah, we'll be nice.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one.
All right, well, you asked for it, Garrus.
I said a tough one.
Step aside.
Okay. Oh, come on. Now look, because I am engineered nice guy Shepard, I'm going to miss on purpose. But when I play as my mostly Paragon soldier Shepard, I shoot the target. Being a soldier, I can't let him beat me. But being an engineer, it's like, nah, whatever. I don't need to shoot at Garrus. I could just lock onto it with an incinerate. Or make my drone shoot it.
Do it.
I'll let him have this. He's the sniper.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
Whenever the Bottle Reaper shows up, he's got him. All right. Now, what? Let's see. Caden wants to eat. Javik wants me to go. I'll do the Javik thing first. Alright, so there's nothing here. Cool. Actually, I'm going to go here first. I always try to go in order. And when I'm going around all the places. And you know what? Okay. I already mentioned something that someone said might jinx me when I wasn't sick so far this year. I'm going to say something else. Ever since I reset my modem yesterday, or the day before, when I streamed on Tuesday. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it was Tuesday. So it was 2 days ago. Okay. Losing track of days. I was dropping frames like crazy. I reset my computer and my modem. I haven't had a single frame drop. All stream Tuesday and all stream tonight since I reset it. So, hey. It might be the computer just as much as the modem, because normally I let my computer on overnight to render videos to upload to YouTube, just so they don't, they're archived. Maybe just resetting the computer helped too. I don't see where resetting the computer would help the connection, but who knows? Maybe it did. But last night, I was done rendering early. It got done, so I just turned my computer off all night. Gave it a rest. Alright, who's here? James is down there, and Zaid is... I miss Zaid. I gotta get my computer rest at some point, because it runs... the settings on my OBS, I actually have it running at medium. There's basically a setting part, where it's CPU usage for streaming. And honestly, I've read different things. I honestly don't know how much the quality goes up or down depending on the setting for the CPU usage. Mine's on medium. It used to be on very fast. And depending on what's happening in the game, my CPU can peak around, right now, it's at 50%. According to OBS. But then it sometimes goes down to 20. So I have the CPU power, I might as well use it. Now, if I play a new game that requires a lot of CPU usage, I'll have to bump it back up to very fast. But
are you kidding me?
What's going on, Vega?
I know. You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback. You just gonna stand there and watch?
Risky to play a Batarian. He might kill you and just take your money. Or, steal it. Alright, so there was literally nothing to do here. Okay. To the embassies to talk with Javik.
Spectre status recognized. Please 1 moment.
Oh yeah, tomorrow, Saturday, is going to be another one of my, I think my 4th games I grew up playing stream, where I pick games at random from a list. I'm thinking about playing something different, at least for half the stream, the second half. It kind of involves, in a way, games I grew up playing, sort of. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that. Because I've been trying to make my streams longer. Tonight, I'm going to go till 12, so I have another hour and 40 minutes. Woo! But Saturday, I'm going to try to stream for 6 hours, which would be 6 to 12. And playing old games for 6 hours, look, the list I have is limited. Obviously, I only have I have a limited amount of games I played growing up. I can't add more. So, to make it last longer, I might do a half and half stream on Saturdays with that. You'll see. It'll make sense when you see it.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hannah, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope.
Oh, good job, Jolly.
The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He is a little scary, but...
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
He's a little arrogant. Just a little. I'm pretty sure Protheans must have lived in something else before, he lived in space. Caves. Huts of some kind, tunnels. Maybe you ate flies too, like the Solarians. Who knows? Miranda is in the Spectre's office. Okay.
My wife has just sent back down.
I also need to remember where to turn in those fetch quests. They like to... Luckily, this game kind of has mercy on you a little bit with that. If you get at least near them, it'll kind of show you can talk to them. So as long as I just kind of go everywhere a little bit, just kind of like sweep the area. Like over here. I think someone over here gets something eventually. There's some reason this area exists. Like one thing happens here.
Spectre status recognized.
Kind of wondering how Miranda got in here. Oh, I think she's only... Okay, it says she's in here, but I think she's just on the thing here. Yeah. She's not actually in here.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor. Maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Yeah, if you don't have this conversation with Miranda, and why does it always do this angle with her? Why? They try to make her an interesting character with an interesting personality, and like, nope, here it is. Anyway, if you don't talk to her and warn her about Kai Lang, he catches her off guard.
Why would your father be working with the elusive man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the elusive man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ari is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Nice talk. Transfer authorization. Private to lobby. Oh yeah, I listened to that enough to get this. Private to lobby has requested a transfer to a unit actively engaging against Reaper hostiles. A note from Sergeant Olembi says that Private Talavi is an exceptional engineer, recommending her for duty on a team set to sabotage Reaper processing centers. Sector authorization would fast-track this request. She wants to transfer because her unit is now fighting Cerberus, and I think it was her brother, her little brother, joined Cerberus. So she doesn't want to fight him. You know, on the off chance he might be there. So she wants to fight Reapers instead. Let's be honest. That means that she cares. If I could choose between fighting Cerberus and fighting the Reaper forces, I'm choosing to fight Cerberus. Like, Reapers are, well, the Reapers. Cerberus are at least just people. Like, I can deal with that. And in multiplayer, aside from the Phantoms, which could be annoying, Cerberus was my preferred thing to fight against. Or, before they buffed the Geth. The Geth used to be the easiest by far. Then they gave him the Geth Bomber unit, which was like the anti-stay-behind-cover unit, because it flies over it and sets grenades everywhere. That was fun. It also made them more active. It made them, like, it's kind of like in single player where they kind of like constantly rush you by walking at you. They didn't do that so much in the multiplayer. They do now. Oh, hey Jay, look, it's the music.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here.
Oh yeah, this conversation.
Took rapid transit. Come on, you're the
The
fancy.
Solarian got himself a brand new set of armor. All the bells and whistles in the suit, you know, the shields and all that stuff. And it's because his human friend sold her car to pay for it. Because she wanted him to be safe in the war. I mean, fair, when there's Reapers everywhere, why do you need a car? Uh-oh. I know this is.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
Yes, I did.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
That is a big drink. That is a big drink.
You just introduced me as your personal assistance member.
Oh, hello.
Well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional. Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot. But points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
Hey, Joker. Don't be so judgmental of the Solarian female. I would say ooh because I hate her personality because she's a jerk. I don't like her. But hey, I'm all up for Mass Effect 4 having a Solarian romance. I bet there's not a mod, like they could remake Mass Effect 2 and make Morden one. I still want my Elcor teammate. Even look, even if the Elcor can't be put out on the field of battle easily, I'll take an Elcor on my ship. Just an Elcor teammate I can talk to. I feel like there's at least one other fetch quest item I have that I haven't turned in yet. I'm assuming it's the commons. There's a lot of stuff there.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial.
Oh, like this. It also usually tells you, say doctor. Oh, wait. Jacob's here. Jacob? Why is this Solarian tying her shoe? What's he doing? Okay. Oh yeah, this Asari's gone. I did not give her the weapon. So wherever she is alive? It says Jacob's here. What the? Jacob. There he is.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure, I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
Oh, we're both feeling it. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? I love that episode. I miss old SpongeBob. Like seasons 2, 3, and 4, I'd say. 5 is terrible.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
Shepard Taylor. That's not bad. Well, you could use my first name, since the game never acknowledges it ever.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Yep. Yay, you're gonna have a baby. Don't cheat on your wife. Let's go. Well, girlfriend. I'm assuming eventually wife. Alright. Turn in this little thing over here. And then we'll go eat with Caden, maybe. I wonder what Caden would... Oh, he said steak, didn't he? I wonder what kind of steak. Space steak?
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Yay, we saved a general. Woo. Okay. I think he even... I mean, I've only played through with Caden once. I think he might even comment what the meat is made of. Maybe? Maybe it's a space cow. Remember those cow sort of looking things? They're kind of like cows that you find and that have like the extra arms on the front. Could be that. Ooh, a scientist. It's one more fetch quest done. Where's the scientist? There's the scientist.
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
I like how it's an actual statue. Like, you know, you can find like different things for these fetch quests, like technology. I literally just have a statue in my ship. Here you go. Have some art. Apollo Cafe. Yep. Oh yeah, Liara wants to talk too. All right, Caden. You order already? I'm hungry. Just tell him Commander Shepard is here. Name drop. And Joker does it. I'll do it. Caden. Oh, there he is.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how. Or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this with people I care about.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. It's just, you plan a career, you focus, and then suddenly the world's ending and it's too late to find someone.
Someone?
We've been friends a long time, Shepard. Have you ever known me to be with anyone? I mean, I guess I'm just choosy or patient or... I don't know. Maybe what I've never found and what I want is something deeper with someone that I already care about. That's what I want. What do you want?
Oh, why? Why is he doing this again? Why is Caden so pushy this time? I had a conversation like this before, and I literally did the bottom option. Like, no. No, tally. Tally.
I'm sorry, Caden, but we should just keep it professional.
Sure thing, no problem. I understand.
Well, now I hurt his feelings.
Okay, look. I just want you to know that I consider you a friend. Okay? A good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander, and I value your friendship.
You're my brother, Caden.
I'm glad to be part of the crew.
What'd you call it? Sanity check?
Sanity check.
Damn piano. Curse you, piano. Piano music, bad things always happen. Sad things always happen. Oh, wow. It's still smoking from when the Cerberus guys attacked. That kind of ruins the view, doesn't it? Alright, talk to Liara, and that might be it on the Citadel. Unless there's anything else to turn in, which I think I only had 3 things, so. Means there's still more out there.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Yeah, it's all smoky.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
It was always on fire.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble, digging
Coughing.
for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
What kind of choices are these? Kids are kind of cute. Kids are stupid.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day.
Nerd.
I miss her, Shepard.
Nerd. Who am I kidding? I had stuff like that too. Not so much history.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
No, we do game. Leave it at least, at very least, the game has built-in like yeses and nos, unlike the first one. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. We're friends. Friends.
And it'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
Like I said, I liked the dynamic between Shepard and Liara as just friends. Garrus, like, look, you just saw it. Caden is like his human brother, you know, just like Alliance guys, cool, hanging out. Garrus is like his badass, like, space brother kind of thing. Like, they're not even a brother. Like, Caden's the brother. Garrus is like a partner. You know, partners, like space cop partners kind of thing. Liara is kind of like the best friend / confidant who's like your second in command almost. And I like these dynamics. I don't want to mess with them. Like, as much as I like Tali, I think it's also good for her to, like, I chose her canon-wise. Like, this Shepard, my Engineer Shepard, my canon romance is Tali because it gives her a role. She's not just the core in on the team. She has a role within her own people, but on the ship, she doesn't really have one. And now, to be fair, and Ashley does mention this, if she's still alive, that she sees Tali as a little sister. Makes sense since Ashley has, like, several sisters. And I feel like a FemShep relationship with Tali would also be that. It'd be like, if FemShep and Ashley were in 3, Tali would be the little sister. That makes perfect sense. Ashley's the sister, and Tali's like the little sister.
Spectre status recognized. Please select.
I can see that dynamic.
One moment, please.
But as far as this goes, it's like, I mean, I guess it can still work, but I don't know. My point is, I like the dynamic between all the characters. It's just I feel like Tali could use a little more, just a little more. I don't want to mess with the one that Liara and I have.
I'd like to request
Grammar.
a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
Oh, well, yeah, she did. I was just there. Were you paying attention? Okay. So once again, I'm going through this. DLC. Asari mission. Priority. Find thing. 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 DLC. Alright, just a bunch of fine things in DLC. Cool. Now this Asari mission is pretty good. Samara's kind of middle of the road for me in terms of teammates. But the family thing always add a little extra to her, and that's what this has to do with. Now. So yeah, and this will probably end the stream once I look at all the systems here and then do the mission. That'll probably be about 12 o'clock, so that'll be good timing. Oh. I heard that.
I found
Yep.
something.
I'll leave that for now. Ooh, it's time to read. Zosteros. The dense atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide has turned Zosteros into a hothouse of enormous windstorms that blow toxic gases nonstop. Its most valuable deposits are cobalt and polonium, which netted in the number 3 spot on a list of amazing poisonous planets on the popular vid show Your Awesome Galaxy. The Reapers appear to have destroyed the camera drone here, as well as any scientific stations that Asari may have maintained. Aw, they took out the TV thing. Oh. Sthenia. The most temperate planet in the solar system. Sthenia is a terrestrial world with a light atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Asari from neighboring Strategos, right? built mining operations around the southern pole after discovering mountains with veins of iridium and osmium. Yeah, that's a thing. It's like osmium. Like, yeah, that's a thing. Never mind. There it is, Tretagos. Largely frozen ice, except for liquid seas at the equator, the planet has the coldest winters of any Asari colony, taking it down near the second tier of habitability. Planet's colonists are a hardy bunch, using the freezing winter months to test whether newcomers are here, have what it takes to carve out a life on the planet. Planet's colonists are fighting the Reapers in a guerrilla war, their best resource being submarine vehicles that can slip under the sea ice to mask their heat. Unfortunately, these have not proven good tools for taking back population centers from the Reapers, and for now the colonists will have to be satisfied with commando actions to harass their synthetic oppressors. They're not just synthetic, they're also organic, remember that. That's important. Itis. The rock and ice planet Itis position was ideal for collecting data on extrasolar activities. According to the star charts, the Asari had a small VI-run system of satellites in geosynchronous orbit with the planets. This system broadcast the first warning that Reapers had come through the mass relay, and mangled metal around the planet indicates that the Reapers did not appreciate their presence being advertised. Oh, little satellite. I'm gonna pick up one of these. Oh, I picked the wrong one. That's a lot of fuel that just went to waste. I did that to see how many more things I have to scan, and there they are. Oh, look, Jay, it's the Reapers. Too bad it doesn't... Well, it still matters. If I get caught, that's one sub I have to gift. Ooh, intact Reaper weapon. That's a good thing to bring on the ship. Hey, I found this this Reaper thing. Let's bring it on the ship and take a look at it.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, only one planet? Oh. Carcosa. Pokemon. Carcosa, well, that's... what's the planet? What's the Pokemon's name? Caracosta. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of. Carcosa was thought to be a naturally occurring hothouse planet until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface. Likely the seat of an ancient city, the crumbling edifice... Yeah, that's a word. Dates back more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room, overlooking a large depression believed to have been once been an enormous lake. There's evidence that the people of Carcosa populated their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's fresh water supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives. Ouch.
Signal confirmed.
And look at that. Ooh, can I find some Asari scientists? I'll help you get out of here. Or money. I'll take money too. Ooh, I found that. Good, 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 good. That is a fetch quest item. One of like 6 I have left. It makes perfect sense that that's there. I'm in the Asari systems here, so. Let's go to the Outis one first. Why not? Outis one? That was... No, whatever. Velius. Velius is a hydrogen methane ice giant drifting out in the frozen depths. Its orbit hosts rings of rock and ice as well as many moons, all drawn from what would otherwise be a secondary asteroid field similar to Sol's Kuiper Belt. Hazel! Floaty blitzballs. Hey Hazel, are you streaming tonight? It's a little late, so I'm assuming no. How are you doing tonight? That's right. I think didn't you say you were staying late at work to help close? Okay. Yep. Velius is named for a trickster figure in Asari mythology, a crafty animal called a manal that seduced Asari maidens who then gave birth to hideous, deformed offspring. Well, that's fun. In the tales, Velius is caught and punished, but they serve as warnings to young Asari not to initiate a bond with anyone they cannot trust. Yeesh. Limetis. Limetis is a desertified, it's made of desert, rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and monoxide. Oh, planet of ice cream would be great right now. The surface is water ice as well as occasional liquid water near volcanic areas. The planet has an abundant supply of zeolites, which the Asari use for water purification, as an ingredient in detergent, and as a shielding material for disposal of radioactive waste. A small colony still maintains the mining equipment. Despite centuries of colonization, the Asari have developed the planet at a modest pace. The planet shows no sign of resource exhaustion. Well, good. Medokos. Yeah. The medium-sized gas giant. Although its mass exceeds that of Jupiter, the planet is somewhat denser and thus smaller. A large number of moons, planetesimals, and other detritus words. It has not been a good reading stream for me. Orbits the planet as its gravitational pull has cleared the neighborhood. A material that might otherwise form an asteroid belt. Is there nothing here? No. Shastesia. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Shastesia is a twin to its more massive neighbor, Medokos, in more than one sense. The two are named for a semi-mythological pair of twins from Asari antiquity who ruled neighboring city-states and had a lifelong dialogue about the best form of government. As legend goes, this planet died. Well, this planet died. The person who's the Shastesia person died before her vision of a democratic republic could be realized. Her sister, Medokos, then took up the cause, sacrificing personal power so that all free landowners in her city would have a voice. Although historians doubt that the charges were entirely altruistic, pointing to uprisings that demanded representation, the development was a step toward modern Asari government. Because I care about that. But Hazel, how was work? If you stayed late to close, I'm assuming you were there a while. Don't think there's anything here. I'll come back to that. I want to look at the other areas first. That is a long way away. I'm going to go back here first and pick up those fuels, and then go over there. I honestly don't know what happens if you run out of fuel. 750, damn.
Faster than light jump successful.
ED's full.
I found something.
Panea. Yeah. A rock planet exploited for minerals by robo-miners, Panea was named for an ancient mythological Asari hero. Her music was so stirring the goddess Athame granted Panea anything her heart desired. Differing legends reflect the variety of hero cults of the time. In some stories, she became the first ruler of Armalai, while others claim Panea took to the stars with Athame herself. The robo-miners' orbital stations have been destroyed. A number of life pods can be detected, but most are in the red, indicating their oxygen ran out long ago. Aww. I can't save them. A throne. Vast swaths of a throne's surface are covered in thick ash, spewed into the air by chains of volcanoes across the planet. Beneath this layer of soot, the planet has an iron core and a significant level of cobalt in its crust. Lemnia. As with Panea, Lemnia had mining facilities in orbit, remotely controlled machines on the planet's surface to recover the planet's highly valued transuranic elements. I don't know what that means. Transuranic. Unfortunately, the miners made no secret of the presence, and to find all traces of them have been wiped out. All the Reapers needed to do was access the extranet. Oh, wow. The Reapers accessed the internet to find them. That's like going on social media and be like, I'm looking for this particular human to kill right now. Let me check their... Oh, right. Well, their Snapchat says they're right here. I guess I better go over there. That'd be bad. Reapers on Twitter. Bwong. Yeah, you already killed me, Reapers. You don't scare me now. Get out of here.
Evasion successful.
Alright, time for the mission. Time for the creepy mission that introduces banshees. Here we go. Lessus. It's an unpopular garden world. It's unpopular? With characteristics just outside of the comfort zone of its Asari population. Its gravity is a little too high, its disease is a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Nessus. Normally a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light pollution can be seen on Nessus' night side. Ooh, it's a secret. And Jay, are you gonna play Andromeda soon? You gonna play Andromeda? I'm gonna bug you like I'm bugging somebody else. But you're having fun playing Fire Emblem, so. Oh, who do I bring with me? I have to bring Liara, right? I just brought Liara though. I literally just brought Liara, but I have to buy Liara. God. We'll just forget about that. I have to bring Liara, right? It's an Asari planet. But who do I bring with me? Not Caden. And you know what? I don't know who else to bring. Like I was thinking of like, who makes sense to bring to an Asari planet besides Liara? Maybe Javik? Since he kind of knows Asari. I mean, his people messed with him long ago. Well, actually, no. When I go to Thessia, I'm bringing Javik. That makes perfect sense. So you know what? I'll bring James. Let's bring James. I don't know what you want to call this pairing, but okay. I haven't used James in a while. I'm going to the planet with the scary Asari that can kill you. I'm bringing James. Well, lucky for you, Andromeda's pretty cheap. Now on PC, it's still $20, but if you get it on console, like I don't know if you have Xbox or PS4, but if you stream off of that, you can probably get it for like $8 on eBay or something. All right. Since I used an assault rifle, you know what? I think it's shotgun time. Aw. Well, it's $20. I had to repurchase it for streaming later. It's $20. Which isn't too bad. There's no DLC either, so it's literally just $20. And the special edition, I think that's like $10 more, only comes with multiplayer stuff. So there's no point in getting it. So I just got the $20 version. I'm going to bring... What are the stats on these things? Well, stats as in like what they are. I'm gonna bring the Scimitar. Well, Scimitar kind of sucks. I'm gonna bring the Raider. And the Carnifex. Oh, my power recharge speed. Ouch. And I don't have the weight thing for the shotgun, which is the most important thing for a shotgun for me. Whips. Oh well. Just damage all the way. This is actually a pretty heavy pistol. So I'm going to take this off and do this. Yeah, that's better. That's worth it. Shotgun and pistol. James, you're going to go with some human weapons because you're human, which is most of them. Nope. He gets the Revenant. Is this thing even... What is this thing? Is this like a specific species or does this just exist? It has English on it. So he gets the Revenant and the Claymore. I think he's big enough to use it. Yeah. He gets those two. And I hate that weapon. I used it once. I'm not giving it to her again. I need more SMGs. Hornet's kind of not great. This is poop. This is okay. This is okay. Like these are my only two options really. So Tempest it is. Ooh, I have enough to max out combat drone. Yes, rockets away. And nothing. And not... God, that armor's stupid. Why is he wearing that? I don't think I made him wear that. Did I? Oh well, he looks stupid. Whatever. It's James. He doesn't care how he looks. Nope, I'm using warp ammo. I'm gonna do... What do we got? Power damage is stupid on him. So I'm gonna do this, I guess. And... Ooh... 20%. Or increase his by 40% and melee damage. And we'll finish off Carnage. Damage and increase damage to armored units by 65%, or increase damage overall. Wait a minute. So I get a 65% increase on only armored, or 50% on everything. Well, yeah. That's kind of weird. All right.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So what's the plan, Doc?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Well, let's do it. Now, even if you were playing this game the first time with no spoilers, you could probably guess which old teammate was going to show up here. All these missions have something in common. Old teammates. So when you knew you were going to like a behind Krogan lines Rachni place, you knew it was going to be Grunt. When you were going to get some Cerberus scientists, Jacob was a decent guess at that. I only have 2 shots in a clip. Alright. Give me some warp ammo there. Yeah.
The shuttle's warm. We may have a visitor.
And look at that view. This is why I miss Mass Effect 1. I want to go out there, but I can't. Again, it's one of the better things about Andromeda. I know it kind of leans into that sandbox idea, and people don't like that a lot of the time, sometimes. But I like being able to just go everywhere. It's fun. All right, team. What are we doing? You use the Revenant. You use that. Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to switch to this just so I can do this now. All right.
No elevator.
And this is another one of those creepy missions. They try to make it kind of like, you know, Dead Spacey. Kind of works.
Like nails on a chalkboard. And it's calling its buddies.
Ooh.
Hear that?
Stay sharp.
Reapers.
Reapers. Explains why the commandos never called in.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
Guess the Asari decided this place had to go.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
God, look. I mean, you can't see it now, but Compared to James, how pale my character is. I'm the don't go outside Shepard. A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, we have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Yeah, this kind of, I don't know if this was retconned a bit, or maybe Samara only knew of her children.
I heard something.
But,
It was my fault, sorry.
Oh, alright, Liara. But remember, in 2, Samara only said there were only 3 Ardat Yakshi. So, apparently there was enough to put in this giant place, so there's more than 3. Well, 2, since we killed one.
You won't believe what Yanis managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Real is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Forgot to delete it. Ooh. This place is nice looking. Now, as far as, like, creep factor goes, the Banshees are definitely the creepiest enemy in this game. To fight, I don't know. I don't know what the most annoying enemy to fight would be, but saying going from, like, space horror, Banshee's pretty up there. Especially when you get a good look at it.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them.
There's one of them.
We're out of time.
Nah, they haven't been turned into Banshees. Not yet.
We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
Alright. Oh, and Jay, if you're still there, My name is Tasha Porre. 1 second.
Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
What? Anyway, I basically set goals, like the 2 goals I have in the top left corner up there, the followers and sub thing. I linked like 2 things to it. When I reach 100 from the follow thing, I will be doing a 12-hour stream in something, whatever I happen to be playing at the time.
Monastery.
They'll invade everywhere eventually.
Yeah, but what makes Asari nuns a priority target?
Now, again, it won't be right away. Like, maybe I'll even try to, if it's like close to the end of like XCOM, for instance, maybe I'll make the first Andromeda stream, which is what I'm doing after that. Maybe I'll make that the 12-hour one. And then for the subscribers, if I hit 25 at some point and get the third emote slot, I already have an idea for one. And if I do that, then that'll unlock the 24-hour stream. I've always wanted to try one. That obviously has to be planned in advance. More advanced than the 12 one. The 12 one I can deal with pretty quickly. Like do like a 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. or something like that. But the 24-hour one requires some planning to get a good amount of sleep and okay. And there it is. Nightmares. Nah, they're not that bad. Okay. Nope. I mean, at least I'm an engineer, which means I can just burn her constantly. Alright, you. Oh, I forgot this thing fires really quickly. You can do it like a double tap. Oh, good, another one. Where is it? Wait. Oh, is that Samara fighting? Oh, no, it's down here. Okay, I thought I heard another one. Yeah, well, also in multiplayer, if you have like a good leveled up team, you all have like 5 of those missiles that just instant kill them. So anytime you see a giant group of them, and towards the end of the thing, it's just like, alright, well, I'll just kill them all in one hit. That hurt a lot. Once again, grenades get me killed. Go, Blitzball! But yeah, going back to the thing. Again, a 12-hour stream will not be that bad. My record's 8. 8.5, I think. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, again, it'd be like a... If it's on a Friday or Saturday, most likely. Probably a Friday. Then I would just start a couple hours early and go way longer. Start at like 4 instead of 7 and go till 4 in the morning. 24-hour one, I will definitely have to plan. I'll get like some keto-friendly snacks and set them to the side. Like some peanuts or, some like different kinds of nuts or whatever. And get plenty of like water balls to the side. Be prepared. That way breaks could be limited to... breaks could be limited just like bathroom break.
And sorry. What have the Reapers done?
What kind of stuff? I've been doing like the little stuff lately. So maybe I could be of some assistance. Like I went into OBS and like changed some settings for the better and mess with that stuff. Little layout differences. Like for instance, the layout... Oh, never mind. Oh, that was kind of a weak biotics push.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falair, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have been...
They have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falair speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Now, remember when I said that the Klingons, like the Turians and the Krogan, kind of had like different Klingon characteristics? The Asari kind of have some Vulcan stuff going on. They're they're very enlightened and intelligent and advanced, but certain things are just like a shame to them. Like with Vulcans, it's like reproduction is a shame. Anytime a Vulcan's going through the Ponfar, they're supposed to keep it to themselves. It's an embarrassment to them and their entire race when they get found out. Like in the episode of Voyager when that happens. And just like the Asari, the Asari, the Ardite Yachi are a mutation that unfortunately kill people, but they're embarrassed about them and they'll kill them whenever they can. Like it's, in fact, episode of Star Trek Enterprise touches on that a little bit. The earlier stuff where Vulcans that can mind meld are seen as like pariah and dangerous. Well, I was wondering like what kind of stuff though. Like for like today, I actually my layout for my old games that I play on Saturdays, like the Final Fantasy blue panel looking things, that was actually just thrown together quickly. I resized it and threw it, two of them, like I resized one, then resized the one at the bottom, and it was two different pictures. Today I went through and actually made one, and it looks nicer. Like it was worth the time to make it, but it was something that wasn't a priority. So just stuff like that, like little things. Like the soundboard thing, like getting some sound clips, which I need to get more. But
Blitzball.
That's my favorite one for some reason. Just kind of saying Blitzball.
Then we have to find Rila fast.
Oh, the camera went out of focus.
A bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falaire.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falaire?
I'm sorry.
Falaire! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Yeah, I can't do that.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Liara can do it. I can't. Although my next Shepard will be able to. My next Shepard's going to be a biotic machine. That'd be an adept, I guess. Mine's going to be a Vanguard, so it's just biotic with shotgun. I'm looking forward to the Renegade playthrough. For one, I can just let loose and do like all the messed up stuff that's in the game for, makes it interesting. And two,
You'd need a crowbar to pry
I can be a Vanguard.
This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
And three, I don't have to play on Insane. I'm going to be playing on normal, just so I can destroy everything in my path.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
That would be the Reapers. That no one seems to ever believe me. Why don't you believe me? Alright, shotgun probably wasn't the best choice. I probably should stop bringing shotguns. It's not my playstyle with this character. And I'm going to be using plenty of shotguns. I'm going to be using nothing but shotguns and probably pistols in my Vanguard playthrough. Like, that's it. What are you guys shooting at? Oh, good job, James. If anyone's going to punch a Reaper, it's going to be you. I don't have a Krogan on my team anymore, so... Ooh, new shoulder. Ooh, well, look at that. It's a crappy shotgun. To anyone who's ever used the Disciple shotgun in multiplayer or on single player on Insane, it does nothing. It staggers, I think. It's lightweight, but it doesn't pack a punch at all. It's so weak. It's elegant looking, and it is lightweight, I'll give it that. On playing like silver difficulty, that's sometimes fun to bring on an engineer class because it has it's light. Jethra. I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captures arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. I look over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and the worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. So they're actually allowed to leave and visit. Kind of surprised they actually do that and even risk it. I'm sure it's very controlled. Well, I wonder if a fight's going to happen here. Alright, I want to take care of the... I'm trying to take care of the grenade throwers first before the Banshee shows up. Never mind. Banshee's here, everyone. Liara. Woo! Uh-oh. Move. I keep getting stuck on the same piece of code. I got biotic goo on me. Okay. Oh, wow, that killed me fast. Alright, well, you know what I said about the... I keep saying this all the time. The priority is going to be the little guys first to get rid of the grenade throwers, and then I end up having to do this anyway. Focus on the big guy. Alright, now it's just time to slowly burn her to death, as any engineer would. Except, it doesn't seem like my incinerator works. There we go. Uh-oh. James, look out. Oh, I got an explosion. Woo! Sorry down. Hey, oh, James, what did you just die from? He just kind of fell over. He was tired. He's taking a nap. There's only 2 enemies left. I'm not going to die from them. 1. Just in case, not the last. Just in case killing this one will trigger more. I'm gonna get these guys up. Listen to that flash music. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay. And they're dead. And another one. We good? Nope. 3 more. I am so glad I'm not playing this with a mouse and keyboard anymore. This, I mean, just like being able to, like, I tried playing the multiplayer with a keyboard before. In this, I just can't. Trying to roll around. Because I'm using a controller mod, I don't know if all the controls are exactly the same. I think I found one was different, and I don't remember what it was. It was a weird one. Like, one like this. Yeah, it was this. I think it actually was this. According to the on-screen prompt, it's supposed to be left stick. But for me, it's right. Click on the right stick. All right, James, you ready?
Did the Asari plant those explosives, or did they mess up and die out here?
After what the Reapers did, they wouldn't rest until the bomb was in place.
Doc, your people aren't invincible.
No, trust me.
Far from it. Asari are squishy. I mean, literally, they're squishy. They're like a step up from Solarians in that sense. They're not supposed to be frontline fighters, although their biotics help. Is there such a thing as a biotic Solarian? I wonder. I mean, biotics aren't natural, are they? Like in this world. Biotics aren't natural, except for the Asari. Because I'm pretty sure the Protheans, like, put it in their DNA because they thought they were the best chance to beat the Reapers. That's why Asari have it by birth. But I think everyone else, it's, you know, the whole Ezo contamination thing.
We found our bomb.
And Falea.
Well, and implants, but...
Falea, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them.
Gun goes
yet.
up, gun goes down. Gun goes up, gun goes down.
To wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
All right.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry.
Can we set off that bomb?
You got a detonator?
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
And here we go with this fight.
Later.
That was awkward, him pulling the pistol out with both hands. Okay. Okay. Take this one step at a time. And James is dead. I'm going to reposition. We are at any time you want to help. James? I cannot get James up. Get up. Look at him shoot that Revenant. Look how accurate he is with it. I should put the long-range shotgun on next time I try to use one. Which one is that? Which one is the long-range shotgun? The Crusader? I don't even know where that came from. It looked like it came from the left, but they're both in front of me. Woo! Oh, the Piranha. That thing is ridiculous. Especially in multiplayer builds when you have like, I forget what build you use with it, but it's like a rapid... Oh, it's the one that makes your... I think it's Marksman, or like whatever it's called, like the one that makes your stuff fire faster when it's on, and you use that. You can go through like an entire clip of that thing in like half a second. It's just incredibly fast. Where's the other one? Oh, over there. Okay. James. I just want to kill one of them. Then I can focus on the other. I hit the wall. Shepard still hates walls. All right. Okay. All right, not that one. The other one's almost dead. I hit the... Shepard, stop. I need your help here. One's almost dead. Woohoo! Oh. Now there's only one. Yes, Samara, thanks for shielding your daughters and not helping me. I guess I can't blame her. Oh! Okay. Alright, we'll play Ring Around the Bomb. Oh, you're just going to get on top of the bomb. Alright, well, that doesn't work. They figured out my plan. I'd like to pick this up. Thank you. Man, I can't wait till I get energy drain from Tally. Long range shotgun.
That's the last one.
For now.
Whew.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Solaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
There were hundreds here?
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Now, I hate to point this out, but what would happen if they took control of her again and she wouldn't be able to explode the bomb? I don't think this was the best move. Yeah, if she got indoctrinated again right here. Oh. Or killed.
We are not your slaves.
Kind of reminds me of Until Dawn a little bit. With the faces. Well, I said this wouldn't be a sad stream. I mean, one person died. Well, a lot of people died, but all the piano's playing.
Rila.
Know what that means?
Wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
I can't argue
Rila
that.
made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Valair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
Yay! Now, when I played through this years ago on my own time, obviously, I played through as like a renegade, sort of. I was nice to my teammates and I helped people, but if anyone pointed a gun at me or my friends, like I would just kill them. Like I was like, you know, a little harsher of a Paragon Shepard. I let her kill herself. It was her choice. I wasn't going to interfere. And I kind of regretted it though, because during the party, it was mentioned several times like, too bad Samara's not here. I'm like, no. But I love the camera work in that. At first you think that, oh, her code's going to make her kill her own daughter. And then it doesn't show where the gun is pointing, and then it shows it pointing at her head. She chose to at least try to kill herself. Otherwise, she'd have to kill her daughter. That's a choice.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falaire rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falaire, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Yeah, which is why when I say I'm going to do a Renegade playthrough later, it's really just a kill everyone playthrough.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Hooray. So when I say I'm going Renegade, I mean like bottom right. I'm going to put points into Renegade only because I can choose Renegade options at some point that involve killing. But most of the time it's going to be bottom right, which is just shoot. If you want to sum up the different directions that Mass Effect has in their dialogue wheel, top right is the nice talky one. The middle one's just neutral. The bottom just says, in parentheses, shoot. The top left is Paragon. The bottom left is Renegade, and then the middle left is just ask questions. That's pretty much how it always is. Ooh, new stuff. Prothean disk drives discovered by Sonax Industries have been turned over to Alliance engineers. Oh, good. And the base of a Hesperia period statue is covered in Prothean writing. Translations have proven useful to engineers working on the Prothean device. What else we got? Third Fleet. Nairobi. I already had that one. Human forces fighting Cerberus took losses due in part to a shortage of engineers in the Alliance Third Fleet. Huh? Oh. I transferred that woman so she could fight Reapers instead of fighting her own people, her own brother, who's in Cerberus, and because of that, they were short-handed and they lost. Oh, I didn't know that actually had a negative. Well. Asari Commandos. Trained from an early age to control their minds and bodies, seeking the ultimate economy of thought and movement. They are taught with each shot and each decision be made without hesitation. While exact training methods vary among teams, all commandos are consummate professionals. Their ambushes, quick strikes, and clever tactics have bested larger, well-armed units in thousands of recorded conflicts. Samara. The Justicars are an ancient Asari order dedicated to finding and punishing those who would harm others. They rigidly adhere to the Justicar Code, a comprehensive, complicated list of laws. By assaulting the innocent, slaughtering the helpless, and refusing to acknowledge any authority above themselves, which is pretty much how you describe my Shepard in the next one. The Reapers are an affront to nearly everything the Code stands for. The Justicar Samara has set aside all of her responsibilities, pledging to stop the Reapers even if it kills her. And, optimized EZO capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy SR2 developed the theory behind the piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized EZO-based compounds to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the Prothean archives on Mars. It's weird that it worded it that way instead of just saying Crucible. Oh, I got Turians. Turian friends. Commander Shepard recovered a neurotoxin formula with a Cerberus from a Cerberus lab, using it to make an antidote for a poisoned Turian general. Yay! All right, time to talk to everyone again. The best part of the stream. I've been streaming for almost 5 hours, and I've literally only done 2 missions. That's a record for me. It's like all I did was the Jacob mission and the Samara mission, and then just a bunch of looking around.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
I mean, I'll call it an oof just because it's Mass Effect. This game has a lot to do with talking and all that stuff, which I like. Am I forgetting anything? Is that really all I've done in 5 hours? Just those 2 missions and then a bunch? Yeah, I think it has, actually. I mean, they're longer missions, I guess. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Frame rate. Frame rate's going poopy for a second. That's the first... Oh, no. It's doing it again. Come on. I'm literally at towards the end of my stream. Just give me... Bitrate, please. Just give me, 10 more minutes, and then you can go crazy as much... Wow, it is yellow barring a lot. Come on. I'm waiting for it to settle down before I talk to anyone. Okay. No, it went yellow again. Stop it. Stop it.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut it anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, Shepard saved the galaxy temporarily when he blew up those Batarians, and they tried to court-martial him for that.
Commander?
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, really? I'm stuck again. No! This is just the death spot. Why do I keep standing here?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring report.
Yeah. Stupid death spot on the bridge. I need to stop standing there. So yeah, I'm going to talk to everyone on the ship, and that should do it. I'm going to check these so they don't say new on them anymore. Wait. Oh yeah. Read that one. That one actually was worse. I made things worse. Samara. Sorry, Commandos. Actually, while I'm in here, if you look at the distribution of power here, of where all it's coming from, Alien, 808. This is just weird stuff like Rachni, Volus stuff, the Spectres, Volus, Hanar and Drell forces, Batarians. The humans, big chunk. Asari, not bad. Remember, the Asari aren't on my side. The Asari have not officially joined, but I have a bunch of stuff I've gotten along the way. The Crucible, that's just random tech and scientists and people. Ex-Cerberus, a lot of Krogan. Not too many Solarians. They're still kind of mad at me for curing the genophage, aren't they? And good Minotaurians. All right. So once again, talk to everyone on the ship. And then we'll call it. And like I said, tomorrow is one of my play games I grew up playing thing. But I think I'm going to split it in half. And do about 3 hours of that. And then 3 hours of something else. Which, again, if you're here, you'll see what it is. It's linked to that kind of idea. Games I grew up playing.
The Crucible project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander?
Oh, she thinks the Asari are pretty. Crucible update from Bryn Cole. Thank you again for all you did to get our group out of that facility on Gelix. Admiral Hackett is an amazing man, and it's a privilege to work under him. The construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack its mysteries. Although I never rely on luck, in this instance, I fear we may need a little. Stay safe, Commander, and hope our paths cross again. Citadel Meetup. The Crucible project is intense. Bryn and the others are on and around the clock. Pretty soon I'll have to make a run to the Citadel to pick up some equipment at the hospital. If you got time, meet me there. Things are going crazy on Gilix. It'll be good to see you in a quieter place, you know? I believe I already talked to him, so that's done. Samara. I've finished my business on Lessus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me. I'll have to remember to do that. I'm in Asari squad ready. As of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you'll allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that that place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Alright, Joker! I'm gonna quickly talk to Joker and Edie and not get stuck in the floor. Brings back memories of Mass Effect 2, doesn't it? Although that was getting stuck in the ceiling. Or on tables.
Commander.
Alright, well I already heard that anyway. Cool. I double tapped that somehow.
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Yep. Bye, Edie. Yeah, I mean, there's other reasons, but Edie's a big reason why I don't ever do the destroy ending. I can't kill her. It's like she becomes alive. She's basically the closest thing to, well, AI that we have. She thinks for herself. She has humor. And then the Geth. I mean, when I play, I always get both on my side. So it's like the idea of making the Geth sentient and then killing them. Like, I can't do it. They have so much potential.
That was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila. Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind. Never met a real Ardat Yakshi. Not that I know of, anyway. I think I dodged a bullet there. Seriously, I think I would have been a goner. Good to see you.
He does mention that, well, actually, he mentions that Liara is kind of attractive in one, if you like the bookish sort.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandoma, and the Jatil turned against the Jah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare.
And again, everything the Reapers do is calculated. Taking your troops and using them against you to affect morale, and literally making them scary. Like making them an abomination of your own form it's demoralizing.
This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn. Commander.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell, or the Hanar, or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better.
I don't think they're doing anything to them.
So who needs their ass kicked now?
I mean, I know the Solarians aren't being used because they're too frail. Actually, it's kind of hinted in Andromeda when it goes through certain things like that. I'm trying. I know spoilers are allowed. I'm trying not to spoil anything in Andromeda because I know of at least 2 people who spend a good amount of time in here when I'm playing this that haven't played Andromeda yet. So it's like I'm trying not to like I need to like not say something accidentally at some point. And by the way, I don't know what this is. I still don't know what this is. It's like a giant VR chair. Commander.
It's a brilliant tactic when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder, eliminates any local resistance, and for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two, the one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
Good point.
So who needs their ass kicked now?
Okay, that was those two. Caden already talked to. Dr. Michelle, Liara. I'll talk to the doc real quick.
Hello, Commander.
All right, never mind. Glad I brought you along, Dr. Michelle.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay. Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that. Thanks for coming by.
Correspondence from Classified Alliance project staff. Dr. Locke. I was working on that project you sent me last night, and I think I found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy bursts. Punch the attached capacitor design into your projections. It should shave 3.2 milliseconds off the Mass Effect field's activation time. You can see where that leads. If you approve, I'll send the schematics to manufacturing. We'll need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. All right.
Thanks for coming by.
I think I have something else in here. Ooh, I have two. Intact Reaper weapon. Yep, that was the thing we brought on board for some reason. The barrel of this Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the gun's systems are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage a weapon can deal. However, an examination of its heating vending system could instead provide the means to maximize thermal clip storage. I mean, this kind of evens out, doesn't it? If you have more bullets, you do more damage. If you do more damage and have a little less bullets, you still do the same. I guess your accuracy comes into play a bit though, but I'm going to do ammo capacity. Matriarch Galay was an Asari of some importance with connections to Asari High Command and the Council itself. Her electronic signature can be used once before security protocols realize it's been activated by someone else. Her contacts can open elite training facilities for reconditioning soldiers, or on behalf of the Asari Embassy, grant someone a discount at all Citadel stores. Ooh. Power damage, store discount. Power damage. I wish you could respec these. I kind of want to go with this. My power damage is decent. 5% isn't much, but that could save me some money. Yeah, why not? Honestly though, that probably doesn't affect the price of the guns, which is the one thing I want. So that was kind of stupid. Oh well. Oh, actually 5% off the price of the Paladin might be worth it. They are pretty expensive. All right, engineering, which Tally will be here soon. Next stream, I don't think I have anything left besides the main mission, so. Tally.
So I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
Shepard?
Nothing to
I've had
report.
scotch. Tastes like dirt. Moving on.
Commander.
That would be the peat. Oh yeah, Javik's not here. It's like, I'm gonna go talk to the guy that washes his hands all the time. Well, yeah, he's not here. You'd think a species that can do that would wear gloves.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
That's both of those things are pandering.
Huh. Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. I liked their Garvuk story, but seriously, I'm on the Normandy. Do we need to talk?
Nope, go away. No, not the zoom in on her face. No. It's like back in Mass Effect 2 when I would go through the dialogue every time when I talked to Tali, and it would show her face up close, except it's Tali, which is fine. It was just a mask. Which, by the way, I keep... Ooh, that means... Oh, I forgot. That the mod that makes Tali's face more visible behind the mask, which I haven't even seen yet.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's kind
Uh-oh.
of hard, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
Yeah, I'll tell you later. All right.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about
Oh, well, I cut that off a little bit, but I think that was all he was going to say. Yay. James.
Hey.
Hey. All right. Everything looks good. Go up here. Been a 5-hour stream. And look at that timing. I said I'd stream till 12. It is 11:59. Good timing. All right. Been a fun stream. Didn't get a lot done. I literally only did 2 missions. And then had like 2 trips to the Citadel, a bunch of talkie. But you know what? It's fun. And say spheres. Spheres everywhere. Oh, man. So it was number 3. There it is. I'm going to quit out the game while I do it. So yeah, tomorrow from 6 to 9, I'm going to pull some games off that list randomly and play them. I'm starting with Shinobi 1 on the Game Gear because I pulled that last time, but didn't have enough time to finish it. I want to beat it. Because I beat the second one last time. And then from 9 to probably 12, maybe only 11, who knows. I'll be playing something else. Again, it kind of ties into playing games that I grew up with, kind of. You'll see. It'll be fun. That's going to be a nice laid-back stream. When I play old games, you know how old games are. They can be kind of tough, annoying, bad. And you know, you got to try a little bit. But this game, it's way more relaxing. So it'll be like a 3 hours of just like sit back and relax. Which is what a Saturday should be. All right. And let's see. Oh, and Laylee's streaming Skyrim. Why don't we pop in there? Yep, but everyone have a good night. Everyone, whoever's all that was here, thanks for showing up. If you were here earlier, thank you. If you're still here, awesome. And hopefully I'll see everyone tomorrow at some point. And everyone have a good night.